Guys, good morning and welcome back to my channel once again. And today we'll be doing update on the XY, US 500, BTC, and I will add ETH to this. So and remember, everything and anything I share in this video is not intended as financial advice. Before further ado, let's dive right straight into this. So the XY first. This is the XY. So let me start from the weekly time frame. Weekly time frame, very, very important. If you guys can still remember, let me zoom this. If you guys can still remember, we've been talking about these levels here for some time now, and you can see how price has managed to come back inside this range. So if we go down to lower time frame, you will find out that just because price is inside here doesn't mean it will just shoot straight down. No, it will take some time, consolidate, form some bearish chart pattern, break down, consolidate, find some levels, get to that level, consolidate, hold on, push back down, go back up, retest, and continuation. So that is how chart works. That is how price moves over time. Okay, so let's go down to lower time frame. So let me explain what is really happening here. So let's say 3 hours time frame. So what you guys can see here is a descending triangle chart pattern. But what if you guys can still remember, in my previous video, let me use the 4 hours time frame. My previous video, I talked about price pushing down to a lot of support on its way down, and why you can see what is happening here. Price is currently at the support here. It's in line with this support at the left side. So now at the support, it's going to form a chart pattern. For this to continue to push lower, there must be level of support, level of resistance, consolidation level, probably a chart pattern. Okay, now what we're seeing here is a down sloping resistance, and you can see how price has maintained this down sloping resistance and horizontal support. So what are we going to see here? So take note of this. We're looking at this range. We're looking at this range here, where price will hold on for some time. Even if it breaks out from here, we're looking at price holding at this level. But one of the most important thing is, whenever you see price leaning on one side of this level for too long, then it's telling you, no, I want to go that way. Okay, so you can see the price maintaining this level. So we're going to see if price would push down to this level, and if it doesn't, and you can see it's leaning on this level, it's telling you, I want to go this way. So the range is still intact, it's still there, this rectangular shaped range where we have the demand here and the supply here. Okay, so we should be careful of what we do. The XY, when the XY dumps, I think BTC would pump really hard, and when the XY pumps, the BTC will drop. So let's go to US 500 to see what is happening. US 500, just like X&P. So as usual, I'm still looking at this chart pattern that has been forming, for some time. So we need to be very careful here. A lot of resistance, even when we get this breakout to the upside, when we've gotten this breakout to the upside, we still need to be careful of this resistance and this resistance. It is very, very important to pay close attention to this, more like saying cup and handle chart pattern, okay, on the weekly time frame. So what are we looking at here? What is playing out here? As you can see, we're getting this bearish divergence here. So let me remove this whole drawings here. So look at this very well. We're getting this bearish divergence on the weekly time frame here. So we have this sloping down this way, and we'll have this going up this way. So we need to be very careful of what we do here. Though if the XY drops heavily, so you should know there will be a good breakout continuation here. Okay, so not really much on this the XY this US 500. I want to focus more on BTC because BTC has really jumped really fast, and we need to see what we should do next. So I'm going to remove this and start all over again. So now as usual, I use the weekly time frame to start this whole move. Then we'll look at the down sloping, the support here as well. So so now if you can see this very well, price has actually broken out of this, but we still need some form of confirmation, which is maybe a pullback, retest, and continuation. And how we're going to get that? If we look at the RSI of the weekly time frame, it has actually crossed 50%, which is a good sign. But what about when we go down to lower time frame, like let me say 2 hours time frame? A lot of people are suggesting price will dump. Yes, you cannot really predict what price will do next, but we need to be very careful. We need to be very careful of what we do. So so what is that? We're seeing this. Okay, let's go higher a little bit. Okay, so now look at this. This is a bearish divergence here. You can see this is going up this way, and you can see this is coming down this way. So this indicates a bearish move. Okay, so what are the possible push back down if this were to dump or push back heavily? So we're looking at first thing first, we'll focus on this level here. The other one we're going to focus on is this as well. So I would not be surprised if BTC comes back to this level, but we need to be very careful though. Apart from down that to those two levels, we can still look at this very close support here. So just because you're seeing bearish divergence doesn't mean that okay, this would dump heavily. No, yes, it might just go down towards this level to 21k, but most importantly, whenever price is pushing down, you should know that there are a lot of support on its way to the downside. So at some point in time, it would hold on to one level of support, consolidate, maybe form a bearish divergence, or form a bearish chart pattern, or better still a bullish chart pattern, and continue to go higher or lower. Okay, so we'll pay attention to this, we'll pay attention to this. So what are those prices on those levels? I think we have this 23,250, or have 22,407, and we have 21,386. So we should pay close attention to these three levels. Very, very important. So let's take a look at one of the indicators which I want you guys to pay close attention to on the weekly time frame, and it is the 21-day moving average. Now take a look at this. Since the market started moving bearish from here, you can see price crossed the 21-day moving average from top to bottom, and it has maintained that level up to this level here, and you can see price has moved above. So So what is the major thing we're looking at here? If we're to get this moving higher this way, it doesn't mean if price dumps to get to this level, but one of the most important thing is price must not go below this 21-day moving average. Okay, why? If you look in the past, when price moved from 8k to its all-time high around let's say 60k, you can see how price maintained its move above the 21-day moving average, and when it started to show some sign of bearish trend to the downside, you can see it taking back that lower move below the 21-day moving average. So let's take a look at Ichimoku. I love Ichimoku, my favorite indicator to see what we're after. Okay. So my favorite Ichimoku here. So weekly time frame, I'm going to remove these drawings again and show you guys what is building up. So now on the weekly time frame, it is very, very important we understand these signals very well. Understand it the right way and not to just jump into it like that. Okay. Now since January 2022, where we had the bearish TK cross here, you can see how price has continued to stay below the cloud and below the two metrics, which is the Kijun-sen and the Tenkan-sen. Okay, now price is above the two MEs, which is the Kijun-sen and the Tenkan-sen, and now we're about to get the first bullish TK cross below the cloud. That is our first signal, and the green EMA is gradually moving above the price. These are the first two signals we want to see. So what are other signals? We want the future cloud to twist bullish, and you can see the cloud from here down to this level, they are all red. So what we want to see is for this to come back up, for this to come back up, and this to come down, and we'll get a Kumo twist. Okay, so it's very, very important. When we get that and we'll get this moving above this cloud, then it's a go ahead. An example, a practical example, is what we have here. You can see this is above every other thing, which is the cloud and the price. And you can see the price when it twisted from this bearish zone to the green, you can see it maintained that level until when it got to this level. So these are the things we'll pay close attention to when you want to open a long position on BTC and hold it for some time. Okay, it is very, very, very important you understand this. Okay, so last one I want to be very fast with this. Last one is ETHUSD on Bitstamp. Yes, we have a double bottom here, and one thing I keep telling people, whenever you see my signal, just pay close attention to why did I pick those levels of take profit. I pay close attention to level of resistance and support on its way to the upside. Okay, so you can see here resistance. Before this breakout, you can see price is finding it difficult to break out. There's psychological resistance here. Now we'll see another one here again, and we'll see a major one here before this support here will likely turn to resistance here, and a little one here, another one here, and another big one here. So these are the things I pay close attention to whenever I want to give a take profit level. Okay, nothing much on ETH, just double bottom inside here and a bigger one here. So it's very, very important to understand this. Okay, guys, I will continue to update this chart on my Signal channel. Please, if you have not joined my Signal channel, please do well to check the link in the description below to join. and chat me up anytime, DM me. I will try my best to reply. Okay, so guys, it's Monday. Stay safe and happy trading. Goodbye.